In the vast, dark expanse of the Pacific Ocean, a mystery was born. It was 1997, and the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, was listening to the abyss. Their network of underwater microphones, hydrophones originally designed to detect enemy submarines during the Cold War, picked up something extraordinary. A sound so powerful and so strange, it defied immediate explanation. It was a low-frequency, ultra-powerful burst that rose rapidly in frequency for over a minute. This sound was so loud that it was detected by multiple sensors, spread across more than 5,000 kilometers of ocean. The listening posts were thousands of miles apart, yet they all registered the same anomalous signal originating from a remote point in the southern Pacific. Scientists at NOAA nicknamed it the Bloop, and for years, it would remain one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the deep sea, fueling speculation and capturing the public imagination. What could possibly create a sound of this magnitude? The initial analysis was baffling. The acoustic signature of the Bloop didn't match any known man-made sources like a submarine or a bomb. It also didn't seem to fit the profile of common underwater geological events, such as volcanoes or earthquakes. The sound was unique, and its sheer volume was the most perplexing part. To put its power into perspective, the Bloop was significantly louder than the call of the loudest known animal on Earth, the blue whale. A blue whale's vocalization is one of the most powerful sounds in the animal kingdom, but this was on another level entirely. This led to a startling conclusion. If the sound was made by an animal, that animal would have to be colossal, far larger than any creature known to science. This is where the speculation truly began to run wild. The idea of a gigantic, unknown sea creature lurking in the unexplored depths of the Pacific was an irresistible and terrifying thought. Could there be a real-life Leviathan, a holdover from a prehistoric age, swimming in the crushing darkness far below the surface? Location of the Bloop's origin only added to the intrigue. It was traced to a point roughly 2,700 kilometers west of the southern coast of Chile. This remote and largely unexplored region of the ocean became the hypothetical lair of a monstrous, unknown entity. For cryptozoologists and enthusiasts of the unexplained, this was a tantalizing piece of evidence. They pointed to the possibility of a massive, undiscovered species, something that had evaded human detection simply because of the extreme environment it inhabited. We have explored less than 5% of our oceans, leaving a vast majority of the underwater world as a complete mystery. In this context, the idea of an enormous bioacoustic creature didn't seem entirely impossible. The media latched onto this theory, and the Bloop became a global phenomenon. Documentaries were made, articles were written, and online forums buzzed with discussions about what this mega creature could be. Some even drew connections to the fictional works of H.P. Lovecraft, who wrote of the monstrous godlike Cthulhu sleeping in a lost city at a point in the Pacific, eerily close to where the Bloop was detected. While a fun and chilling thought, the scientific community remained skeptical. The sheer biological mechanics required for a living organism to produce such a sound were staggering. An animal would need lungs of an impossible size and a vocal structure, unlike anything seen in the natural world. While the giant monster theory was captivating, scientists continued to search for a more plausible, natural explanation. They returned to the data, acoustic signature with more advanced tools and a deeper understanding of ocean acoustics. They compared it to other mysterious sounds recorded in the deep. One of the leading alternative theories was geological in nature. Perhaps the Bloop was the sound of a large-scale submarine landslide or a subglacial eruption. However, the sound's profile didn't perfectly match the seismic signals typically associated with these events. The Bloop had a distinct organic-sounding quality, a rapid rise in frequency that made it sound more like a vocalization than the rumble of shifting Earth. This led scientists down another path, one that would eventually lead to the most widely accepted explanation today. The focus shifted from the ocean floor to the massive ice sheets of Antarctica. Scientists began to consider the possibility of ice-related phenomena. Could the calving of a massive iceberg from a glacier produce a sound so loud? Or perhaps something even more dramatic was happening within the ice itself. The theory that gained the most traction was that of an icequake. Icequake is a seismic event that occurs when a glacier or ice sheet suddenly fractures. As global temperatures rise, glaciers and ice shelves are under increasing stress. They melt, shift, and crack, sometimes with enormous force. Researchers hypothesized that a large-scale fracture of an Antarctic glacier could generate acoustic waves powerful enough to travel across an entire ocean basin. To test this, scientists deployed hydrophones near Antarctica to listen specifically for the sounds of ice breaking up. They recorded the sounds of glaciers calving and cracking, and then compared these new acoustic signatures to the recording of the icequakes from 1997. The resemblance was uncanny. The sounds produced by these massive ice events had the same characteristics as the bloop. A low initial frequency that rapidly increased, a long duration, and incredible amplitude. The profile was a near-perfect match. This provided a strong, evidence-based explanation that didn't require rewriting the biology textbooks. The source of the bloop wasn't a monster from the deep, but a different kind of giant, a fracturing river of ice. The immense energy released when a massive piece of a glacier cracks and breaks away from the main ice sheet is more than capable of producing a sound that can be heard thousands of kilometers away. This conclusion was both a relief and a little disappointing for those who had hoped for a real-life sea monster. The mystery of the bloop was, for the most part, solved. It stands as a testament not to a colossal unknown creature, but to the immense and often surprising power of our planet's natural processes. The sound was a stark reminder of the dynamic and changing nature of our world, particularly in its most remote and frigid regions. The story of the bloop is a perfect example of the scientific process in action. It started with a baffling anomaly, which led to wild speculation and imaginative theories. But through persistent investigation, data collection, and comparative analysis, a logical and verifiable explanation emerged. It highlights how science works to replace mystery with understanding, one piece of evidence at a time. Even with this explanation, the legend of the bloop endures. It serves as a powerful symbol of the ocean's vastness and the secrets it still holds. It reminds us that even when we think we have an answer, the deep sea always has more to teach us. And who knows what other strange and powerful sounds are echoing through the darkness waiting to be heard. The ocean is a world of its own, with phenomena that can seem alien and inexplicable. The bloop was one such phenomenon that captured our collective imagination and pushed the boundaries of our understanding. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into one of the ocean's greatest acoustic mysteries. If you enjoy exploring the unexplained and the fascinating corners of our world, be sure to subscribe to Curiosity Repo for more.